People, what's good? What's happening? What's going on? It's me, Brian B. We got some sponsorships as well as partnerships here at the Beeline Entertainment LLC, and I want you to check them out right now. Let's go! Check out Coley's Vegan Treats. Love is in the air, and so is the sweet scent of their vegan Valentine's Day treats. Perfect for treating yourself or someone else. Visit www.coleysvegantreats.com and place an order today. People, check out Upsurge Magazine. That's right, brand new magazine hitting the scene, and it's got a whole bunch of content creators and news and information and important people that you need to know about. That's right, supporting businesses and all. We gonna talk about it. Upsurge Magazine, check them out today. People, what's good? What's happening? What's going on? Yo, it's your boy Brian B. We back at it, and it is another episode of the Beeline Entertainment Show, baby. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please head on over to YouTube and like and share and subscribe to the channel. That's right, man. I feel good tonight, y'all. Y'all about to have a good episode because, I hope y'all ate, bro. Because if you got a little shot at the title, man, today we talking about movies, TV shows, commercials, nostalgia, things that make you hungry, baby. Want some food? Get some food in you. Yo, check it out. I'm not by myself, of course, and I have forgotten the new introduction to the ENT show. Don't worry, all that will be taken care of next week. We have a lot of stuff changing and a lot of stuff growing here at the Beeline ENT LLC. But I have a new intro to the show. I will have it next week. I know you guys are dying to see it. But for now, check it out. He's back in the room with us, and he's going to be talking about this awesome topic with us. Bring him back to the room, Kyle. Eric! What up, Kyle?
What's good, E?
Chilling, man.
What's good? What's good, B?
Doing all right. Nah, you good, bro. Hey, listen, thank you so much for your patience, bro. If you guys haven't just saw, we were on of course, the Beyond 1130 podcast. We do that every Thursday, Beyond 1130. Great grown-up talk, man. We was talking about, women and different types of things that happen with men being simps and different shit like that. It was fun. We had a lot of good conversation. But shout out to Dre on Wheels over there at the 1130 podcast, man. It was a great show. Definitely go check that out as well. But Kyle, man, how's it going, bro? Another Thursday, man. How you feel?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm keeping I'm trying to stay as warm as possible.
Bro, isn't it crazy? Oh, it snowed down here in Georgia today, bro.
For real?
Yeah, it's end of February. That shit is unheard of down here. It's usually starting to get warm by this time.
Yeah, I was about to say that's unusual for you, isn't it?
Yeah, things are. It's been weird, man. We got to a point where it was like last week. It was really warming up a lot, and now it's like we right back to the freezing. And I don't mind. I love the cold, but it's just like the weather has been all over the place recently, man. And we've staying sick. We just like everybody's sick all the damn time.
And you're originally from Jersey.
Yeah.
So you're usually used to the snow. But how long? Oh yeah. How long you been living in Georgia?
Man, I've been in Georgia for like almost 14 years now. So it's been a little while.
14 years.
Yeah, I've been here for a little bit now.
Okay, so your body's has been acclimated to the weather.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Jersey and Georgia, they're different as far as, you have a lot of transition, I'd say, more in Jersey. Mm-hmm. Like there's different patterns, but in Georgia, it just stays hot or it's cold. It's like it's just those two, man. It's weird. It's not like that in between. Jersey, for a little while, you'll have that decent little springtime weather, but still Jersey gets hot, man. Up north gets hot. It gets hot as shit. It gets, of course, snow and cold, but usually it stays a little colder for a little longer than it does in Georgia. Georgia's like a month of cold. And it's fucking hot.
Well, let's put it this way. Over here in CT, we have pretty much I think I've talked about this before. We've pretty much coasted the past few years through the winter with cold, yes, but barely any snow. Now Mother Nature's like, okay, listen, y'all have had it too good. I'm catching up. I'm catching up because it's been, we've had back-to-back weeks of snow and cold. And you know what happens? Ice. Remember ice?
That's a
all over
problem.
the freaking place. I had to help my parents out with something, right? So I'm walking through, so I'm walking and I'm only down the street and around the corner from them, right? But my trip was made longer because they don't. I'm sorry, but they don't do jack about the sidewalks, right?
Oh
So
man.
they don't do jack about the. I walk everywhere, right? So they don't do jack about the sidewalks. I had to freaking Uber it to my parents' place the other day, and
Mm.
they're only a few minutes away,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The
But
ice will take you out too,
but
man. So you definitely got to be careful.
it was the ice and the snow mounds because they don't really clear them up on the sidewalks, right?
Yeah.
So, nah, this for the birds. This for the birds. Like I can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Especially driving, bro. Like driving on the ice and shit like that. That stuff is, and it's weird because it's like sometimes you have to go to work and then you'll hear like, oh man, you'll get a report, oh, the snow is coming or this is coming, it's freezing temperatures. Then you'll get your ass up, you'll go to work, get everything done or whatever. But then at the same time, once you're at work, you're there. So if it does a snowstorm or whatever, then you're trying to drive home and you ice skating with your car.
man, I got
horrible shit.
I got stuck because like I said, I walk, so I had to do the place I worked at for for a while was only like minutes away from my house, right? So I would just walk, right? But one day I got stuck because the road was just ice, right?
Mm,
I get to a certain point and I'm near a fence and I can't walk anymore without slipping. My
yeah.
mom had to come rescue me like I was on a deserted island.
Mm. Listen, bro, that's how it be too. That's definitely how it be, man. You got to be super careful. I'm definitely glad I don't got to deal with that as much anymore. But
Mm,
yeah, I still miss the snow every now and then, man. It's just something
I,
about like the season. You see it instead
mm,
of just kind of feeling it. Yeah, I do enjoy the snow. But I mean, listen, bro, it is what it is. Like it's different places, and I listen. Talking about what we're gonna talk about tonight is definitely gonna make me miss up north a lot. I know it for sure.
mm,
But yeah, Kyle. So like I said, man, in this episode, Beeline, we're gonna be talking about entertainment basically that makes you hungry, man. We all experience it where you're watching a movie and in the movie they're over there eating they got a 4-course meal on the table and then they
mm,
just take their fork, they'll pick their fork up and just kind of tap it while they're talking, then just get up and walk out the door and just leave all that good ass food on the table. You
yeah,
be seeing stuff like that, Kyle?
yeah, yeah. Or you catch them like they have food, but
Yeah,
they forgot to give them water. They forgot to give them something to drink. So
exactly.
they'll just be like just eating a little, just eating a little something in the background, and then you could tell that they need something to wash it down with, or
Bro,
trying to pretend that they got something to
absolutely.
wash it down.
Yeah. But one of the things like that made me think of this show was I saw this TikTok, man, and they were talking about um uh it was the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
The if you remember the Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze, man.
yeah.
And one of my favorite superhero movies maybe of all time, bro.
Mm,
Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze. It was the second one after the masterpiece of the first, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the Jim Henson puppets and everything.
yeah, yeah,
And you see the opening scene. And the
yeah.
opening scene is one of the best opening scenes, in my opinion, of any movie ever, bro. Because you see them going around the streets of New York in different pizza parlors
Yeah,
and enjoying pizza, bro. And
and enjoying like doing that moment to reflect when they open the boxes.
yes, bro.
Yeah,
And I don't know about you, but like, even as a kid, like I remember just like watching that and just like your mouth watering because it's like, especially if you had that New York pizza, bro, the big thick slices, and
yeah,
you fold it and you let the cheese pull come off it and stuff like that, and then you
yeah.
literally you just dive in that shit, bro.
Like oh yeah, you talking about that first few minutes when they're in the pizza parlor and
Yes,
they just focus on the pizza, and then the dude just takes a big like bite and and cheese pull and everything. You see another guy with a boom box and all that. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah. When they were sitting there, see the guys right here, it was like
yeah.
they were just going around. They saw everybody, and everybody was just eating a slice of pizza.
Getting you
Bro, it
ready.
was so damn good, man. And of course, like, you know, then the opening scene transitions from there to you know, my boy. I wish I can get him on the show, man. I've sent him a couple messages. I would love to have my boy Ernie Reyes Jr., man.
Ernie Reyes is like a '90s hero
Yes, man.
because I didn't know that he was in both movies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he was Raphael, I think, in or he was Michelangelo,
Yeah,
Donatello.
he was the
One of them.
body of one of them. I forgot which one though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he had his own part in the second one, and it's just like, yeah, the man, like, it would be great to talk to him, you know.
I would love to talk to him, bro. All the way back from, remember, you know, the first time I saw Ernie Reyes, and I know he was in a couple other things before this, but I
Yeah.
saw him in The Last Dragon when he was little, when he was really small, when he was with the karate school, remember? And he was fighting the grown man. He kind of remind me of you know, Tom Tom in
Yeah,
Three Ninjas.
and Three Ninjas.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That was the first time I saw Ernie Reyes, and like you said, like Secret of the Ooze was the first time I really saw him when he played Kino.
No. Yeah.
Kino, yeah. And just phenomenal talent, man. You know, I would love to have him come on the show. But yeah, man, that was one of the things. And then of course, being in New York at that time, I was all around pizza, man. And that's one of the things we're gonna have tonight, guys. If I didn't say it already, we're gonna do our top 5 favorite restaurants. And when I say restaurants, I mean I'm talking even fast food, any place that you like to go that's just like somewhere where you like to get your food. We're gonna go from number 5 all the way to the top spot where you like to eat. So definitely play along in the comments. You know, go ahead and throw in where you love to get your food, or what movies, you know, you can't watch without going to get something. Another thing is, I remember, bro, watching wrestling, like, you know, WWE, man, they have like the sponsors and stuff like that. And
Yep.
it's really big now, but yo, they throw on like, you know, Wingstop and like drinks and like even Prime, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll throw all that shit in your face. Snickers. I watched the WrestleMania last year, and I saw it was like so many Snickers commercial. As soon as I went to the store, I'm telling you right now, I grabbed like some Mountain Dew and like 4 Snickers bars. You see that shit? It's like, yo, give me it, yo.
I need it. Like, I need it.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Did you have that specifically when you were like, was that like your watching wrestling snack, or was that just like at any time?
It became my watching wrestling snack, because I'm telling you right now, bro, I literally had to leave. Like, the marketing is good, because I know I'm damn well not the only person that had to do that. You feel me? Like, it's like you're sitting there watching it and you're like, you just can only see the shit so much, and it makes it look so good because the pack is just clear and crisp, and you're like, man, fuck, I have to get one. Then you get in the store,
and
and
they zooming in on it, and you see the caramel coming out, and like, they gotta make it look good.
Oh man, for real. So yeah, I went and got like 4 Snickers that time, and then I went and got they had like another, I think it was like a Mountain Dew, and I grabbed a Mountain Dew. You know who really be selling the shit that, yo, listen, advertisers, marketers, like, we're definitely looking for some as well. But if you go on TikTok, man, they have these guys that do these videos. I guess where they chug drinks.
Yep.
And literally, like, they'll take a full freaking bottle, giant bottle, whatever, and fill it to the top with soda, ice cream, whatever it is, and just down that shit without. Bro, when I tell you, I watch those videos every time I see them come on, and then like they'll have like Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew or this or that. I'm like, man, fuck it, I gotta go to the store. Get an ice cold one, yo.
There's a bunch of people I either follow or just now discovering that do a lot of food content, like baking content and stuff like that. Now I live alone, right?
Yeah.
But since I've been with my girlfriend, I've been wanting to cook more, right? Like, since I've been in a relationship, I've been wanting to cook more for the both of us. Like, I want it to be part of like our thing. Like, sometimes when she come over, like, we make something together. We got a list of stuff. Now we've cooked a little bit together, but we got some stuff that like a list of things that we want to bake and stuff together. You know. And
it's good connecting time.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's it. That's part of the, like, that's part of the bonding. It's like, hey, yeah, we made this, and we can do this again. Like, Like last time she was over, she had never had s'mores before, right?
Mm,
So we made s'mores in the oven, and it was just something really simple: graham crackers, marshmallow, and chocolate.
yeah,
But but still, it was a great bonding moment, and it was just great snacks for for later, you know.
yeah.
And
Speaking of
yep,
like when you guys do stuff like that, are you guys like throwing on a movie and stuff like that? Like, isn't that like the most casual?
that is the idea. The idea is to is to make something and relax.
Yeah,
Even one time when we made pasta. Now she can cook, I can't. Right.
yeah,
So my thing is, hey, show me some stuff, or we'll figure something out. Figure something out together. And that is the idea. We make something, and we watch something. You
yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's why it's like, food and atmosphere and everything like that,
Yes.
especially, whether you're dating, whether you're just kind of relaxing, winding down. I say that a million times. When I'm like, especially stressed out, overwhelmed, tired of family shit, like whatever, work shit, whatever. Like I'll just go ahead and just lay on my couch, bro, give me a sandwich or something like that, and just watch a movie, bro. Like
Yep.
not even a new movie or anything I gotta really focus on, just something old that I watched, like a 90s movie, and just chill out, man. But
Mm.
also, one thing that I do, and this is some fat shit right here, I'll tell you right now, and I know a lot of people do it, but I used to love, man, watching like the cooking shows, man. Like all the
Um,
different types of now I do cooking TikToks. I love them shits, bro. Like you were just saying,
mm.
like watching people make stuff, watching people eat. Everybody eats in their car. Like
Oh, yeah,
what is
yeah.
that about? Like
I
why
got
did that
homies
start?
that do that kind of content too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so many people do that content now. Like they sit in their car and they get the food and they eat it. Whether they cooked it at home, they still sit in their front seat and eat the food with a white shirt on and try not to spill it on themselves. That's like the engagement and shit.
You see I see like some of these recipes, and that's another thing. Like some of them are like really simple, like three or four ingredients for like one thing, or for like one
Yeah,
dish. And I'm like, hey babe, we gotta make this. And she's like, some of
yeah, yeah,
some of it is actually healthy, some of it not, some of it not so much. But I just want to try it because because it's simple and simple and easy, and something that we can make together.
yeah.
As far as myself, I do juicing on occasion,
Mm,
right? So
okay.
so like I'll make something I saw on a TikTok with like a 3 or 4 ingredient juice to start off my day, and that's where I am right now.
Yeah, and that's something that's also really good for you, man. Like when you're able to juice and just instead of eating a lot of crap or whatever, you can just sit there and get a little healthier. Like
Mhm.
that's something that we have a juicer too, but it's just I don't know, man. For me, I like quick shit, man. I really do. I know how to cook pretty well. I'm like the cooker of the house, but
Okay.
I like fast stuff, man. Like I like when a lot of times I'll enjoy cooking and it'll be like a process, but I mostly like to just let me grab a couple of things. Got to cook for a whole bunch of people. That shit becomes more like a task than just
Mm,
like the enjoyment of it, man. But let me
mm,
ask you, Kyle, like,
yes.
how we're talking now, you know, watching stuff back in the day, especially, bro, it was like a
Yep.
different era. Of course, you talk about the 90s and stuff all the time.
Yep.
Was there like a specific movie that you remember watching? You were like, damn, man, you saw it for the first time and it made you want like a restaurant chain, or, you saw, Harry Met Sally. You were like, man, I want to go to that restaurant. She's over there having an
I'll
orgasm.
have
And
what she's having. But, oh, I love that movie.
I love that movie too. It's good, a
No,
good movie.
I love that. I love that movie. As a kid, I was very, like very simple, very simple with it. Like you said, Ninja Turtles, still one of my favorite movies of all time today. A good pizza on a Friday night, rent a movie
Hard to beat.
and renting a movie. That's all I really needed.
Hard to
I
beat,
was
bro.
very simple as a kid.
Yeah.
Very simple as a kid. With as far as movies go, like I love seeing somebody eating pasta. But one of my favorite dishes my grandmother used to make. Oh, now see,
Back in
that's
the
been
day, bro.
now see now you make me want to get a stuffed crust pizza right now
See
from
how fast it is?
yes, from Pizza Huts, because buildings don't look like that anymore. They all just look like gray boxes. You know,
Bro, isn't that crazy? Like, that's another thing, like, and I know we've done some nostalgia shows, since we've been on here, where we've literally just kind of talked about different food from the past and like from
yep,
our childhood and stuff like that.
yep.
But it's like it really takes you back, especially when you're watching certain. There's this movie called Bye Bye Love, yo. It
Mhm.
came out in the 90s. Really, really good movie. It's Paul Reiser. You know who's in it? Faith from Buffy. Eliza
Okay.
Dushku. She's
Mhm.
she's in it. She's young. There's a lot of different people in it, but it's like a really good movie. It's like like divorced dads and stuff like that, and they got their daughters. But one thing that they do together, because they're all like kind of close, they all meet up at a McDonald's, and you just see in that movie, like, it's a great depiction of just how fun McDonald's used to be as a
Used to
as
be.
a kid, bro.
Yeah.
The play center, the toys, the environment alone was just McDonald's was like Disney World to kids, bro.
Because it was different. And
Good
Good
burger.
Burger, the sketches
Ooh,
in the movies to this day, I still want to try egg sauce.
it's sauce.
Look, that moment where he's cooking the sauce and everybody wants it. It did look like a fun time. It
It
did look
did.
like
Amazing.
it really did look like a fun. It really did look like a fun time, and
Yeah.
it just like shout out to my girlfriend in the chat right now. That
Yeah.
was her. That brought back some memories because her and I we watched Good Burger back to back, Good Burgers 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Right.
The new
So
one.
that right there just brought back some memories.
Yeah. Good Burger was good, man. That was a really good movie. And I always think about this too. I was thinking about this when I was making this list up. Good Burger is one of those movies that'll really make you appreciate a cheeseburger, bro. Like a good burger.
Yeah,
Literally.
I like a good burger. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't want a burger unless it's coming in the wrapper, yo. It's something about when you're eating a burger and you get it and you get to peel the wrapper and you grab it and you put it on the back of it and you hold it and the wrapper's open and you take a bite of that. I don't know what it is, but why does that just make that bitch taste better, bro?
It's
Like,
probably because okay. And this is going to make me sound really old, but I'm basically quoting every other person I've heard. When we were younger, McDonald's was a treat, right? When we were younger, McDonald's was a treat. I can't speak for everybody, but I did not always have McDonald's money, so my mother did not always want to get us McDonald's, especially since it's fast food, right?
yeah.
But on Friday, when she would be like, "Okay, you want to go to McDonald's?" I get myself a number 2. That was 2 cheeseburgers, fry, and Sprite. That was my usual, right? To the point where every time I said I'll just have my usual, my mom knew or my grandmother knew exactly what I wanted, right? Just unwrap it like a gift and go to town on the burgers and then have the fries on the side with the
Yeah.
ketchup, and then wash it down with some Sprite.
That's
That
right.
was a treat. That's what that was. That was a treat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like you said, unwrapping it like a gift, man. It's just something about it. Like little tiny experiences just kind of build, bro. They build so much like content, even small things like that. I was thinking about it, like, there's nothing like having a good burger. They used to go to like spots, man. Not even just like the chains, but you go to like spots like a burger joint.
Like a local joint, yeah.
Like a local joint and they take the white paper, bro, and they make
Yeah.
you a nice fat burger, put a couple patties on there with cheese,
Yeah.
and then you pull that paper back, bro, and that'd be the damn best burger you ever had in your life, man. And I love those depictions, man, when you see them in movies and stuff like that, and you watching something, you like, damn, I'm right now, as soon as this is over, I'm gonna get me a burger, like, or McDonald's or whatever is showing and shit like that. Like,
there's
that's subliminal shit.
There's a what you call it? There is a series. There's a short series, like a series of really. There's a channel called The Fast Food House, right? And what that basically is they take fast food mascots and they put them in like a reality TV setting, right?
What?
Yeah. So they got everybody from they got Ronald McDonald's daughter, Rhonda McDonald, who has existential problems.
Wow.
They got Wendy from Wendy's. They got Burger King. He's a literal king. They got which one? The Knight from White Castle. They got the dude from the mascot from I can't remember what the heck it was called. They got
Domino's.
They got a bunch of people. They got Hooters, Panda Express. Like some people don't have mascots, so they'll make up mascots for them. Like Hooters don't have a mascot, but you know what Hooters is based on the fact that sexy waitresses in the shorts, so they get somebody in the uniform, and that's the Hooters mascot. And just recently, they just added the Starbucks, the
star thing or whatever,
like the star thing on the cup, the figure on the cup. They gave them their own little mascot, and they go through these weird, just weird scenarios. And that is that is something that sometimes just make me go, I don't know where they're coming up with this stuff, but I gotta get.
It sounds entertaining though, even though it sounds crazy as hell.
It is yes, it is.
Who made it?
It is very entertaining. And sometimes it can get a little weird, but it's really entertaining. Yeah.
Where do you watch it at?
Dude, it's on TikTok. It's on Instagram. It is literally a bunch of friends dressed up as the mascots, and they're coming up with these scenarios.
Man,
right?
People really have.
It's on YouTube. Content, They've been doing it. They've been doing it for years at this point now. They got a bunch of mascots.
That is crazy as hell, yo. I'm so interested in checking it out now. I'm definitely going to check it out.
I'll send you some links.
Man. I want to see it because I like people being creative and stuff, man. But that's why it's like, when I was trying to think of this, of course I was hungry as hell. But I was just like, It's been a lot of times where we've been watching these shows and stuff like that, and you see another thing that we talk about on here is sponsors and stuff, man. Yep. And just the genius of marketing. Yep. Playing to somebody's interests and stuff like that or whatever. Here's another one that every time I hear it, bro, every time I watch this movie, I think about it immediately. And you're gonna hopefully this movie as soon as I pull it up here and make sure I got the right one. I don't want to give
I'm curious.
Give any away. Let me see if I can as soon as I pull this up, you tell me what food I'm thinking about. What movie is this?
Wait.
You know it.
Was it the lunchroom scene? No, wait. Hold on.
Come on, bro. Come on. I'm gonna put it up here in a minute.
What am I can't wait. I cannot remember. Wait.
It's Adam Sandler.
It's Adam Sandler. That's Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. And you know the scene where
was it a snack pack? They always had a thing about snack pack.
He had the snack packs too. Yeah, remember the teacher had bought him the pudding, and he loved pudding and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But the scene I'm talking about to where every time, look, you about to say it. You're gonna say it. So I'll pull it up. Have some more.
Oh, the sloppy Joe at the it made it extra sloppy for you. I made it extra sloppy for you.
Every time, listen, bro, I cannot watch. I love.
You gotta Billy quote Madison. That line every time, don't you?
Every single time. Whenever my kids hate my ass when I'm making sloppy joes because that's all I do, yo. But every single time I see that shit, and then you think of it, and sloppy joes is another meal that's just it's not something that you have all the time. It's something that you get you get a taste for, and it's man, I'm about to make me some sloppy joes tonight, bro. And you go to the store, you buy that manwich. Don't buy nothing but manwich.
The manwich from the can.
That's right, manwich from the can. You might throw some peppers up in there.
Yep.
And then you put a slice of cheese on it. Listen, bro, it's another world, yo. But every time I watch Billy Madison, I love Billy Madison. It's such a good movie. I just watched. There's this guy on TikTok. And he specializes. All his videos are basically behind the scenes, content on older movies and shit.
Awesome.
And he just did one for Billy Madison, and it's crazy. Billy Madison was still a fresh film for Adam Sandler, man.
Yep.
That was still at the beginning of his career. It was a film that they didn't really know was gonna do well. he had wrote the script, and it was a lot of stuff to go into it to make it and stuff like that. And then when you watch that movie, like, you don't think of any of the struggles or the challenges, or they said at one point he was so worried, like he was like passing out or something like that, or and he was like really sick while he was doing the shoots of it or whatever.
Yep.
It's just insane, man. Like that gem, so much went into, bro.
That is I saw a clip because, as you know, it was the 50th anniversary of SNL, right? So
Yes.
I saw a clip where he was talking about the early days of the Happy Madison productions, like before they really got really going. They were making they wrote Billy Madison and just faxed it to each other, him and a few friends. They were taking chances with it because they were writing it while they were still on SNL.
That's right.
And they were looking at the way that they were producing SNL, and it was like, okay, so we can do this, we can do that. They just wanted to basically pay homage to a lot of the comedies that they grew up on.
Yeah,
and
that's what you're saying.
And here we go, and that's why you see a lot of the same people on an Adam Sandler film, like because he just wants to do this, have some fun with his friends and help their careers, and it's beautiful.
And you see that a lot. I started noticing that, like, as I was getting older and, like, watching movies and stuff. Like, you see a lot of times, a lot of these, production companies and stuff like that, they'll circulate around the same people. James Cameron, he's another one, man. You saw Aliens, you saw Terminator. Like, a lot of the same people will stick to the producer because, number one, just think about how complicated it is to organize people, bro.
Yeah.
So when you do find, like, we do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, it's hard to even find people just to come on here and stick to the time, especially if you're not getting, like, a guaranteed salary or anything like that or whatever. It's not like, you're going to get fired. So it's like, to be able to organize people and have people stay committed, even though you might be a little harsher because you have a dream that you're trying to, put into vision. And to sit here and go through all of that, man, you want to have a loyal base. So you're going to work with the people that can handle it, are dedicated, are loyal and respectful and stuff like that. I can see it, man. Adam Sandler running with David Spade and even Chris Rock and all these guys that he went to SNL with. And yeah, man, I can imagine. Adam Sandler also seems like he's one of the actors and stuff that you've never really heard too much about either. Like,
not anything. I never heard anything real like negative.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't heard not one time that someone tried to cancel Adam Sandler.
Me neither at all.
Like, I've heard people that don't really dig his comedy, sure, but I've never heard anybody say, oh, we should cancel him, or he's really like this, he's really not this guy behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I have never heard that ever.
Yeah, shout out to Adam Sandler, man. Thank you so much for forever. No matter how old I get, no matter what, when I see Billy Madison on, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna keep it on. And if I miss the spot where the old lady comes out and says, "Have some more sloppy Joe," I am making sloppy Joe that night. I'm telling you right. I don't care what I got. I don't care if I'm going to a restaurant. Nope, we stay home, babe. I'm making sloppy Joes tonight. Another. I got another one for you, Kyle. I got another one for you, Beeline. This may be, in my opinion, this may be the grand slam of making you want what they are eating in this movie. This is probably the best depiction. As soon as I show the picture, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You already know.
Okay. All right. Harold and Kumar.
Come on, bro.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Now, when this came out, I missed the opportunity to see it in theaters. I bought it used at a GameStop, right?
Okay.
And we don't have, where I'm from, there is no White Castle around here, right?
Oh, I was just about to ask you that too.
There was no, there was no White Castle. Like, Waterbury runs on Dunkin'. Okay, Waterbury runs on Dunkin' Donuts and freaking McDonald's and pizza places. Okay, and we got like 3 or 4 different Taco Bells over here.
Okay,
but White Castle, I think the first time I ever had an actual White Castle burger, not the frozen ones, but one actually from White Castle. A relative went to Jersey to get it. Like they came back with a box of burgers and they went all the way to Jersey. I think they were doing something else and they just happened to stop by a White Castle and they came back with burgers. That was the first time I actually had like authentic White Castle burgers, and they were cool.
Yeah, listen, bro. Me and my brother on Thanksgiving, on I think the day before Thanksgiving, we're in Georgia now, but we grew up with White Castle, bro. Like that was every time it was late, especially after getting done skating, going to the wherever we were at, being out. It was 1:00 in the morning or whatever. We go right to White Castle, bro. White Castle's open. Either we go to White Castle or we go to the Chicken Shack. And if you're from the hood, you know what a Chicken Shack is. You go in there, got the halal guys back there working. They got the chicken in the window, fried chicken wings and shit. And then you go and get you a burger and some fries or whatever you're getting for the night. But a lot of times it was White Castle, bro. And we would go and get, a Crave case and then come home. It'd be 2:00 in the morning watching Comic View on BET and killing them burgers, bro. And then, of course, after that, just shitting our life away.
Yeah.
But definitely killing them damn burgers, man. And Harold and Kumar, of course, it's a great movie to, pay super homage to White Castle burgers. If you've been to White Castle, like you said, them little sliders, bro, you get them, but you really hungry, you eat like 10, 12 of them motherfuckers, like just one sitting. Get you the crispy fries, the chicken rings. The chicken rings at White Castle. Listen, they sell them in like Walmart now in the freezer section for like $15 a bag, which is insane. But they're so damn good, bro. But White Castle is one of them foods that it's not gourmet.
No,
but it's like when you have it, you appreciate that shit, yo.
Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah, sure.
When you would have those late nights where you would go to White Castle, at any point were you high?
I mean, sometimes I mean, high twisted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we were coming from doing shit, so it's like. Especially when we used to skate, because me and my brother, we used to go bowling, we used to do a whole bunch of stuff. Like we weren't the dudes that are just going around, sitting around and just smoking and shit, and that's all we would do. Like that's our activity.
Right.
We basically went home to that. Like everybody else that was around, they was doing that. So it's like we come home. At one point, we worked at one of our first jobs. As a matter of fact, my very first job was Auntie Anne's pretzels and stuff like that. And I tell this story before, but I come and of course I told my brother, God called my brother, best friend for life. I mean, we grew up basically brothers. Yep. And I would just stay at their house like all the time. But he had brothers and uncle, crazy life. But they'd be home, inviting people over, rolling up, smoking, doing all this stuff or whatever. And then we'd walk to the door, getting off of work from the mall, with a fucking giant bag of pretzels in our hand.
Yep.
Everybody just flies downstairs to us. Oh, what you got? What you got? Cinnamon red? Let me get the cinnamon one. Thinking about it now, me and Jay, we should have sold them shit. We should have sold. I'm telling you right now, they was high as shit, and then they come downstairs. They used to do shit like this, bro. They used to do shit like me and Jay used to make fun of them, but our brothers used to go and they have like company over and like, they'd go in the kitchen, they'd cook, what I'm saying? Everybody makes some food and shit. Yep. And then they get their plates. So they sit there, they be holding their plate in their hand and stuff like that. And they're waiting for everybody to get their plate. And then they go upstairs. Their room was in like the attic part of the house and shit.
Yep.
Everybody come on, we're ready to go. And we like, yo, you got your food, just go eat. But they were waiting for each other so they can all smoke. Before they ate and shit. Me and my brother sitting there looking at the shit like, bro, go eat your fucking food. Like, it ain't even hot no more.
Man, they just trying to build up that appetite.
Yeah. And yo, not for nothing. Like I'm far from a stoner, bro. Harold and Kumar is like, that's classic stoner movie right there, right? Yeah, like it's one of the top ones for sure. But it's like, does it taste better? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. It's really weird, especially when you smoke a little bit and then you sit there and you go, get whatever you like or whatever, and then you eat that shit, and it's just something about it that it's just I don't know if it's just the experience, but yeah, it tastes good.
I don't know. Never smoked the stuff,
Yeah,
but I'd rather eat it. You know what I'm saying? I'll have a little bit of I'll have a little piece of something,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then that's pretty much it for me. If I have it, I go to sleep. So I've never had the the pothead experience. You know what I'm saying? The
yeah.
smoking experience. You know?
Eating it is even worse. Like eating it, you get more the connection and shit like that or whatever. So it's like when
Yeah.
you eat it, I forgot. I mean, Joe Rogan talks about this shit all the time. But when you eat it, it's like it works in your body differently. So it's like you definitely feel like like different. Like you might be highish, like even higher than what you'd be if you smoked it. But also, like you said, like it's also weird, man. Because when I used to drink and stuff like that, like coming home or we just chilling, New Year's, whatever, just chilling out.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of times, bro, I would just get super tired, bro. Like
Mhm.
at some point, like you can drink and just have like a little buzz going, and you just chilling or whatever, and then sometimes you get fucking faded, and then it's like. I remember plenty of times where it's like, man, I'm going upstairs, and I'll just go. Like my brother's wedding, that was another one where I remember we got home and I was fucking lifted. And
Mhm.
as soon as I got home, I just fell asleep. And I remember waking up on the couch because my other brother came home and he woke me up and he was telling me about him and his wife and what they did in the car and all this other shit. I was like, damn, like I didn't even know I was home.
You didn't even know you were home,
I had no idea. I didn't even know
man.
I was home. I was just like, what the hell is going on, bro? But yeah, I mean, watching movies but like you just said too, Kyle, like that's
Yeah.
another thing. Like even with Howard and Kumar, eating White Castle and stuff like that or whatever, like a lot of times, like these movies just take you back to those type of experiences, man. Like that's me and my
Mhm.
brother when we drove this last Thanksgiving. When we drove. It was a 4-hour trip just to go to the White Castle. It was in Tennessee because they don't have them anywhere near Georgia.
Wow.
We had to go to Tennessee and we drove for 4 hours. And when we got there, I was wearing all my Beeline stuff. We had took pictures, we put them on Facebook and stuff.
Nice.
And we were just telling the people, we're like, yo, it was kind of a trashy one. That's the only thing that sucked about it. Like I wish it
Mhm.
was like a really nice one, but it was a trashy one. But we was telling the guys, like, yo, we just drove 4 hours, come over here, bro. Like we just did some Howard and Kumar shit. Like hook us
Nah,
up. I got a Crave case. We spent like $70 in there, bro. Just
70
brought it
bucks.
home for real. So, like I think my total. I don't think it was 70. I think my total was at least like $60 though.
Yeah,
Like
still. Wow.
yeah. We bought a Crave kit, bought some home, so I can give to my wife and stuff like that. Let my kids have it because they don't never really have it because unless you get that frozen shit. You get the frozen shit. I mean, that's just like you got to
The
get it off
frozen,
the
like
grill.
I bought the frozen like once or twice, but that's only because that was the only thing that was available. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Do y'all have
So
crystals in Kentucky? Is that what instead? Not Kentucky.
hey,
Connecticut.
Connecticut and what in my part of Connecticut? No, not that I've seen.
No
Uh,
crystals.
no,
Yeah.
no, no. And we got plenty of like we got Five Guys. You know,
Listen, Five Guys is so damn good, but their prices are astronomical, bro.
it's
Like,
the truth. Like it's the truth. I went to Five Guys for the first time with my grandmother few about last month. As a matter of fact, we were shot. We had something to eat before we went food shopping,
yeah,
right? And so we both order burgers. They're not bad. They're pretty good. They got the
yeah, they're
music
really
playing. They
good.
like they like to set the like they like to set the mood over there. It's like here's a soundtrack. Just they got playlists on Spotify specifically from Five Guys from like
Really,
different eras for you to eat a burger to. And I'm like, you know what? That
I
is
did
good
not
right
know
there.
that.
That is I looked at their cups, right, and I saw that they had a Spotify logo on it, and I'm like, what are they doing on Spotify? I'm thinking that they had a Five Guys podcast. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
So I got my phone. So I take off my phone. I take out my phone and I look up Five Guys, and they have like a bunch of playlists by era. They have a bunch of song playlists by era for you to just chill and eat your food to. And I'm like,
bro, that's crazy shit. I never knew that before.
I dig that. That's a good, that's a good
That is
idea.
pretty cool. But then
Yeah.
I'll give you something, bro, because I'm telling you right now, the burger is $10, the fries is $7, the
Yep.
drink is $5.
Yep.
They're the only fucking place that separated everything and made you buy everything separately. But
Yep.
it's really, yo, bro, you go to Five Guys, especially a good one, and you go up in there and you say, hey, I want a double with some jalapenos, with some onions, with some relish, mustard cheese. And you get that junk and it's oozing out the thing. Give me a large fry. They take the fry, they dump the fries in the bag. You got a whole bunch of greasy fries. You get you a large Sprite or a large Coke. Let me tell you something, bro. You win. And then they give you the little complimentary peanuts on the side.
That's an experience. I haven't had
You
the
are chilling.
peanuts, but that
Yeah.
that is an experience. That is an experience.
Yeah, Five Guys is really good, man.
Another
Five Guys is really good.
Another expensive experience is Jersey Mike's.
Man, you're gonna make me talk some shit now. Listen, bro. All right, you like Jersey Mike's? You go there?
I like them fine. I like them
Yeah.
fine. Like we got a Jersey Mike's over here.
Yeah.
I would not recommend going there regularly. Not saying that they're not good, but everything's gone up, and they were already expensive to begin with. So
that's right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's. I'm from Jersey, bro, and it's like, Jersey Mike's. It was in Jersey, but my shit when I was in New Jersey was Blimpies. We had Blimpies. We had Blimpies and Subway, and those are the big ones. We didn't really have Jersey. Jersey, I don't even know if they were around the same time. They probably were, but we had always had Blimpies or Subways, and I always went to Blimpies. Blimpies had like giant subs, bro. Like it wasn't just Subway. Always had they talking a $5 foot long or whatever.
Yeah.
But that shit is still like it's just not that big. Like it's still small. But Blimpies used to give you get your half, like every damn half was like a sub, yo. And we used to go there even when I was little. And then when I left Jersey and I came down here, I'm not gonna lie, Subway, I'll go to Subway, get me a tuna sub with some lettuce, tomato, onion, jalapeno, pickle, and some banana peppers.
Yep.
Mayonnaise on both sides of the bread.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, that shit, extra olive oil and oregano and all that shit on it with a nice wet sandwich. Jersey Mike's, man, was dry sandwiches.
I had to quit Subway. I had to quit eating Subway. One thing in particular, I found out that at the time the controversy was they weren't really using bread. Like their bread wasn't considered real bread because part of it was made from the same rubber that you would make tires with. And I'm like, look it up. I'm not kidding.
What the fuck are we going on right now?
Look it up. Like that was one of the controversies. And I was like, why are they allowed to do this in the first place? Right now you ruined it because my signature was, I like to get a nice meatball sub. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
That was one way. Like if I was hungry enough to go to Subway, that's how I would start off my weekend. Nice little meatball sub. In
2014, Subway stopped using I'm gonna try to say it, y'all. Azotic carbonamide, a chemical found in yoga mats, and shoe rubber. What?
Yeah,
bro. Where are we? We just changed shows right now. Like,
no,
it's not even entertainment anymore. It's like health and bio.
You know what it is? The tire rubber. That's gum. That's what I was thinking of. But this is just as bad.
Yeah, was used as a dough conditioner and bleaching agent in Subway bread. It's also used in plastics and rubber. The chemical is not necessary for food safety. Damn, Subway agreed to remove after a petition created by blogger Vanny. Yo, can we just say this? Sometimes I'm really against like people who do all this protesting and stuff all the time. But then there's other times where you got to really be appreciative for these people who sit there and read all of the terms and conditions and all of the ingredients on things, and who's really actually saving our damn lives because we're lazy.
Look, I'm
eating shit.
sorry. Food should not have that many ingredients in it, especially no freaking mat rubber.
Yeah, for
Okay.
real, man.
So
Yeah,
after I heard that, I just stopped. Cold turkey, no pun intended.
that's
I, I
crazy.
I stopped eating. I stopped eating at Subway and just stuck to my local places because the local spots they be hitting. You know.
Bro, look at the other places that it says other companies that previously used the chemical in their food include McDonald's, Burger
Yep.
King, and other fast food restaurants.
Yep.
What the hell was the purpose for it though? Like
It was
that's what
filler,
you
dog. It was filler.
oh, just a filler.
It was it was it
That's
was it
crazy,
was
man.
filler. Just like we put all these chemicals in our foods to preserve the food, you
Yeah.
know, but they don't think about what effects that could have on our bodies later on.
Oh, they think
That's
about it. They just don't care.
They don't care. They don't care
They
because
don't
we're
give a
still
damn.
buying it. We're
Yeah.
still buying it, you know.
But it's
So
crazy because we don't like we said, like we don't know that shit, and it's our own
until
ignorance.
yeah,
Ignorance is bliss
yeah,
until somebody like a food blogger comes on and there's the same people that you complain about and shoo off.
yep,
But really, like, they're the ones over there trying to make it. Even right now, like, that's a big thing right now with Robert Kennedy or whatever. Like, he's going through and basically trying to say, like, hey, listen, we got all this stuff. As a matter of fact, I saw it was like a rally or something like that, where it was a
yep,
lady up there. She was talking about the different dyes and stuff like that that are being used in our drinks and in our food and stuff. I think like
yep,
Red 40, and they were
yep,
saying how different countries,
and
they make the
yellow.
they make the exact same thing, but they're using like beet flavor and stuff like that
They're,
to
they're
dye their
using
stuff.
like beet juice and natural fruit and actual natural fruit flavors to get the color. Because a lot of the dyes and stuff, obviously, that's for color. That's to get
Yeah,
the color you see on the commercials and stuff like that.
cosmetics and
Right?
shit. Yeah,
But they're like, what does it do to the rest of our bodies? Because you don't think about the possible potential effects of what these food additives have. Notice how many ingredients are in a Canadian version of, say, Captain Crunch
yeah.
versus what we got over here. And I'm a son of a health coach, so
Oh yeah,
she looks at my mother. Shout out to my mom. She looks at labels and stuff, and she talks about it, right? Like regularly. And now and it's not like we haven't been health conscious before. I mean, look at the '80s when everybody wanted to exercise and be fit and all that, and all that stuff,
yeah.
right?
All the goofy ass exercise equipment days come out. Suzanne Summers and Thigh Masters.
Exactly, exactly. So now some of those
Remember
exercise
that
commercials
shit?
were people's awakenings. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
um, but also check this out. I heard in Japan, right, and not to just compare us to other countries because I hate it when other people do that. But I heard in Japan, when you're in school, the school has to hire a nutritionist for the food, right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
and
you see it on TikTok. Like they have videos showing like the different foods that they give the kids, and I mean the lunches look delicious, man.
Yeah, and it's real food.
Yeah.
That's the like and don't get me wrong. Part of me is a little nostalgic for the school lunches we used to get,
Oh
but
man, I used to love them.
those were like and plus we didn't have much time to digest. Like 20 minutes, we're supposed to have 30 minutes to eat a full meal. 30 minutes, like 30, it's like really like 30 minutes. Chew it until you can't, until it's like pretty much, liquidy. I'm still working on that, but when you hear about the stuff that, and not to say that no other country does the same kind of dirt that we do, it's just when you hear about it and when you actually see it, it
Yeah.
makes you reflect on what the heck was I eating as a kid,
Yeah, it's
you know?
alarming, man. Yeah, it's definitely alarming. You start learning a lot of different stuff as you get older, and I mean that's all part of getting older, and you start realizing
Unfortunately,
what you're
yeah.
doing. Some people wake up to it. Some people make changes, to it, and some people just kind of say, "Hey, fuck it, man. I was eating it then. I'll eat it now." And
Yeah,
I understand all three. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna like, oh man, I found it out. And there's some things that I still do, and I'm like, damn, I know this is not good, but it's just like, you miss that when you have that Coca-Cola and shit like that. That there's this and that, it's battery acid and this and that. But you see a nice cold Coke in the freezer, you're like, damn, I had a Coke in a long time. You grab that bitch, and it's the best shit you ever had. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I had to quit. I quit soda like about almost 2 years ago now.
yeah, it's the best
And
thing to do, man.
on occasion, I might have a little, I might have a little sip of something because I loved my favorite soda was Sprite. Like
Sprite is the best soda
it was
in the
all about
planet, man.
it was all about the Sprite, and I wish they brought back the Sprite remix from the from
Yes, remember the tropical Sprite? That
exactly,
shit was
yes.
so good.
But I had to, but eventually I had to quit. And and I say it like that, like it's a freaking drug. But I was like, I was like that with soda, right?
Yeah,
But I started with, at first I would go and just go to the soda fountains when I would go out with friends or whatever, right? And I wouldn't have
yeah.
anything at home because I'm mostly a tea drinker. So I would just either drink tea or start, that's also when I started like juicing, stuff. And it started to eventually make it easier for me to quit soda. And then when I would go to like people's houses, I would get them like, because I don't always like to leave, to go anywhere empty-handed. So I would get like, I go to BJ's and get a big thing of fruit juice, right?
Yeah.
And give it to my friends because some of my friends have kids. You know what I'm saying? So like, hey, they would love this, and they were like, Kyle, what did you get? That was the best. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. So I would always have it on me. Then I would juice something for myself. And it was a couple times where, because I would have like mason jars full of stuff that I juiced, right?
Yeah.
And at one point, I made something. It was lime juice and ginger and something, right? But it was inside of a jar. Inside of the jar, it looked like freaking moonshine. So everybody kept making moonshine jokes.
You over there chemically concocting some shit's gonna get you. We're actually, starting stuff like that too, since we've been doing our garden.
Nice.
Well, we're trying to get it before, this damn cold is over here, trying to make shit challenging.
Mm,
But that's one thing that me and my wife does. We purchased one of the Ninja
yep.
like seltzer water makers,
Yeah.
because I'm somebody and everybody thinks I'm weird, but I love seltzer water, bro. Like
Mm,
I love the carbonated, like the hard carbonated water. Like when you drink it, it's like it's so damn fizzy that it just makes you burp. I love that shit. And
okay.
if it makes you feel so clear, like like everything gets all the gas out and stuff. But
Ah.
it's like another benefit of it is it doesn't got shit in it. Like there's no sugar or anything like that.
Mm,
And since we got this Ninja thing, like some of them come with like these little like like kind of like Crystal Light or whatever. You get a little thing, you can make it like a juice,
yep.
and it's all like less sugar, it's less this and less that, and I enjoy it, man. It's really good, and it's definitely like a good alternative instead of just like the sodas and stuff like that that have all the extra crap in them.
I want
So
to start making my like. I've been seeing like these like short videos on making your own like ginger ale, right?
my wife just showed me that shit today, bro. It's
For real.
crazy you said that. Yeah.
Yep, yep. And I'm like, I want to do that for like when my little nephews come over, because their moms try to be a little more health conscious too,
Yeah.
So like when when I have a little something, at least I know what's in it. It's net, it's natural. It takes some time to do it, but I got time, so.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, man. That's what we say about the garden too. It's just like being able to go into the garden, bro, and get like our tomatoes or get like our cucumbers, bro.
yep,
It's such a great feeling, man, to go and know where your food is coming from. Especially like we're saying, like this conversation that we're having right now.
yep,
It's like, and yo, this is entertaining, man. For people who really want to find out other options, yo, you have options, man. Talking
yep.
about getting chickens and the price of eggs
The
to
price of
go
eggs.
buy 5 chickens and let them run around. Take care of them in the backyard.
Feed
Yeah, they
them.
get sick.
Actually feed them. Like,
Yeah,
because I heard that they were putting crap in the chicken feed. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
So
It's stuff you can do, man.
yeah,
There's stuff you can do for sure.
how long you guys been gardening?
Man, this is gonna be our no, maybe. maybe fourth year, I think actually.
Nice.
Yeah, because it started. We started it in COVID. We started in COVID when we were like, listen, we always wanted to do it, but we were like, listen, we're home. We're gonna just take some shit and throw it in the ground. And I dug a garden while I had COVID, yo. I
Mm,
sat there, was outside. My wife was over there researching. When we get better, we'll do this. I said, man, listen, I'm off of work right now. I got a week off. I went outside and dug a whole garden. I dug out the side of my house, and then I just put some soil. I filled the hole with soil, like 4 or 5 bags, and
yeah.
I just took popsicle sticks and lined some seeds. And at
Mm,
first we didn't know what we were doing. We went to Home Depot. We grabbed a couple plants like that was already pre-made. And when I tell you, bro, I think my wife has the pictures on her Instagram. I don't know where mine are, but
mm.
we had. I mean, the first year we had tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchinis like the size of my head, bro, like
Yeah.
giant zucchinis, man.
Mm,
And we had so much scallions. Cilantro was another one that grew really, really large. The only thing that we didn't really get success with was peppers.
ah,
Peppers and lettuce for some reason. Like we never found a lot of success with that shit.
mm.
But yeah,
My
we had so much stuff, man.
my parents, they garden, and they garden, and my mom knows a few local farmers, and like I think the first when I first moved in with my stepdad, um, they started gardening. My mom made water. It had grew some watermelon, right?
Yeah, I've tried that.
Yeah, and like raccoons or something got to it. But I
Mm,
think, and then now it is like years later, and she tells me about the strawberries that are just growing naturally off the vine on the
yes,
you know, and it makes me go, shoot, you go mine because shoot, I would be, if I could, I'd be right there with you, you know.
bro. It's
Yeah.
such a it's also like a really. Let me show you. I think I got Let me see. This is on hers. Stop sharing. Okay, start sharing. Screen share. This is like I think this is the first year. I hope she's got like the real picture. Like, see, we just literally put popsicles in there
Mm-hmm.
and just to see where they were, keep it through. I think this is where, yeah, we grew sunflowers. We had giant sunflowers in the garden. Some of these
Oh,
is like, yeah, cucumbers, cilantro, string beans. We had a lot of string beans one year, and then it just started growing like crazy, bro. And then it just literally like a lot of these, like the zucchini was the craziest because it literally these are the zucchini plants right here with the yellow flower.
mm,
And when we tell you like under here, if you could see it, like under there is right as a giant fucking zucchini under that thing.
mm,
And we were just like we were looking up researching if we can eat the leaves. Like we were like, yo, what can we eat? We have all this fresh green back here. And we were just really curious about everything. Oh, that's my little baby.
oh.
But
So,
we have
so question: how did it taste?
oh man, amazing. Bro, amazing. Yo. That's the craziest part because you see this shit right here?
Yeah,
That's one of the damn I
cucumbers.
think this is a cute no, this is zucchini, I think.
Okay.
This is one of the zucchinis. And that's how best my wife's hand and freaking the Hulk's member and shit. But
Oak smash indeed. Yeah.
bro,
Um,
we used to have like, just take tomatoes and stuff like that and salads and stuff like that or whatever
mhm.
and just live off of it, bro, because it was so damn good, especially the little cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw some damn salt on them and that was it. We would just eat them.
Wow.
Incredible, bro.
Nice.
Incredible. Yeah, I can't wait to do it this year, man. I can't wait until it starts. We already bought seeds. We already got the garden set. We're doing a raised one this year instead of in the ground. I got a
Nice.
damn bag of soil right over here. Yeah, it's worth it. And it's a very good night, baby. It's a very like satisfying feeling as well, man. It's like, you're really accomplishing something. You're watching something grow, produce. I recommend it to anybody dealing with any kind of stress in their life, yo, because it is extremely satisfying.
Mm,
Extremely satisfying.
awesome.
But yeah, man. I mean, we definitely talked about a lot of forms of different types of movies and stuff like that we were watching. And Beeline, I want to tell you guys that we are going to be doing a we're going to be back to the watch list next week. We got I got definitely got, of course, Cobra Kai, man. Oh, man, we got to talk about
Yeah,
Cobra Kai.
we got to talk about it.
Have to talk about Cobra Kai. So we're gonna be back to the watch list and a little bit more of the regular routine starting next week. And I also want to mention that this Tuesday coming up on the Beeline Web Show, we're gonna be having the return of the Last Laugh Challenge, baby. I'm super excited. I'm gonna start posting it this weekend. But the
Mhm.
Last Laugh Challenge is back this Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So guys, I cannot wait. Kyle, you're more than welcome if you wanted to, or if you got some time, if you're free, you can come on and see if you can laugh. I know you were part of the other ones. But
Yeah, a couple things happening on Tuesday. Usually, shout out to our boy Steady.
that's
Usually,
right, Stead.
I usually we do Artistry Tuesdays on his channel. Steady and
That's right.
Company, right?
That's
And
right.
and also quick little plug here. First episode of the new A for Able season drops on Tuesday. So
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, well, definitely glad to have you back, man. Definitely gonna check that out. And Cheryl, definitely go check out Kyle and DJ Steady, man. Everybody's back in business. It's really good to see everybody wheels turning
working,
again.
yeah, man.
Working and turning, bro. Yeah, we all gonna hit each other up. But we will be having the Last Laugh Challenge, man. So when you guys is done with the artists and stuff like that, come over and share a laugh, man. We're gonna have some fun with it. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up. And of course, we can't go anywhere until we do the top five, baby. Top five, top five. All right, this week's top five, we have, like we said earlier, top five favorite restaurants. We're gonna go ahead and start it off. Kyle, how about you start it off, man? Kick it off for us. What's your number five favorite restaurant of
All
all
right,
time?
number five. Okay, number five favorite restaurant. Most of these are like most of these were local, or I don't know if they're franchises, but one of these doesn't exist anymore. Thank you, COVID. Um,
Mm,
it was called the Clam Digger.
the Clam Digger.
Clam
That's like
Digger.
something off of Family Guy.
It was a what you call it? It was a seafood spot, and they had the best fish tacos.
Mm.
Like the best fish tacos, the best shrimp tacos, you know, and that was a place that me and my aunt and my grandmother would go to on occasion, right?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I gotta like a few places I'm gonna name are local spots. I don't know if they have other places, but still
Yeah,
that
I never heard of it, but yeah, I mean, and I welcome that because that's going to be on my list too. Um, Clam Digger. Okay, all right.
man,
So it looks like it's by the water a little bit. If you guys can
it
see
looked a
that.
little different here, but at the same time, like the what you call it, they were just they taste great. They
That's
just taste
awesome.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm.
I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not like a super seafood guy. Like I Red Lobster's not my shit. Um, I like fish and stuff like that. Like I'll get some salmon, but I'll be the last person to be like, all right, let's go to Captain D's or something like that. Like I'm more, even though I like it, it's weird. I'm not a seafood guy like that.
I
Um,
am, but I have exceptions. Like I'm not
yeah,
big. I like crab cakes, but I'm not big on crab and and lobster and scallops. For some reason, though, that's where I draw the line.
gotcha. Okay, is it something
Yeah.
about them? Is it like the texture of
It's
them or
the
something?
texture thing. Scallops to me feel like if they feel like just I don't know what it is. They feel like Jello with no flavor.
Yeah, yeah,
You
I
know?
agree. When I first had scallops, I don't know if it was the way it was made. It was just rubbery, man, and I just really
Yeah,
didn't
that's
enjoy
it.
it.
It's got that
Rubbery.
rubbery. It's got that
It's
rubbery.
Subway bread.
Yeah. Ah,
Hey, never living that shit. I'm clipping that shit too. Cause you
uh,
already know I'm clipping that. I
yeah,
gotta, we gotta, we gotta
I
teach
didn't
the
know you
world.
didn't know.
Nah, I never heard of that before. Shit is crazy, bro. We got tires in our damn food now. We can't eat nothing. We better grow garden.
I'm saying, and be careful because they might try to shut it down.
Oh man, here we go. Yeah, yeah, I know. But anyway, let's go ahead. All right, so Kyle said
But
clam digger. Okay,
yep,
that's something pretty good. What was your go-to meal when you went to clam digger?
shrimp tacos.
Shrimp tacos. That's right. You did say that.
Shrimp
Shrimp
taco.
tacos.
Oh yeah.
Shrimp tacos. The fish tacos alone, man. Taco anything.
Woo! Yeah.
Tacos are so damn good, bro.
Mm.
Such a great invention. Throw some
Yep.
shit, especially when you got a you see on these places where like cooking channels or whatever, you got these authentic like, Mexican grandmas that be over there, just cooking that shit,
Yeah.
pressing the thing down, and woo, man, they be going to
And
town, bro.
when you know it's fresh,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? When you know it's fresh and you know it's good, you know, ooh,
It's nothing like
ooh.
it, bro. There's nothing like it. But all right, so you had a nice all strong five there. Now listen, I'm about to take y'all back in my top five. Listen, I know a lot of people. I know we love McDonald's in this country, bro. I know we love McDonald's in this country.
Yep.
But let me tell you something. I stand by it, and I still believe it, even though I still believe it a little bit less. Burger King,
Burger
for
King.
me, is my top five. Is number five on my list, yo.
Now
Just to
I'm
give a
actually next to you on that one. Like
yeah,
I honestly, like me and my girlfriend, we talk about this all the time. We're Burger King fries over McDonald's fries. Um,
mm,
that whole debate. I prefer the Burger King fries. And the other day
yeah,
we were talking about the Burger King Kids Club mascots. And
bro. Listen, right here. Let me get right here. Yeah, remember these guys?
they missed an opportunity because even though all of them were like, they were like, they were pretty good, but they missed an opportunity because remember, Ronald McDonald had his own mini series, right? He had a mini series of videotapes,
Video
right?
game. Yep.
Yeah, and video games and stuff like that. What did the Kids Club have?
One thing that I remember from them that was another thing, like we were talking about entertainment, food and entertainment, making you want some food. I remember at the beginning of, I don't know, it was I think it was a Ninja Turtles tape.
Yeah,
And
it was Ninja Turtles 2.
was it where they had the Whopper guy, he was drawing a picture and then they drew the kids club, crew or whatever, and then
And
they
they did
and
the
then they
meal
came
for
out.
the one I saw is when the kid was ordering for him and his little sister, right? And he's like, "1 kid's meal, please," and they're like, "Right away," and they just make the meal for him.
I saw that one too. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
another one. But yeah, seeing those commercials, man, from back in the day, yo, I used to love Burger King, man, and I love McDonald's too. Don't get me wrong, but it's just it was something about Burger King. Like McDonald's for me was more for like I want that cool ass toy, I
yeah,
want the Happy Meal, I want the box and everything. But I remember as a kid, like eating Burger King, like having a
yep,
hamburger kids meal and being
yep,
like, yo, this burger's better. This burger's good. Like that, the flame broiled taste. And of course, they still had like, you get the crown, but
yep,
Burger King was the shit, man. Even today, like it's hard for me to like, a good Whopper. I'm telling you right now, especially from like one of the Burger Kings that care. Like you get
yep.
a good Whopper, bro, that's put together well and seasoned well, a double Whopper with a damn Sprite and a fry. I don't
You know
care
what I'm
what you
talking
say.
about, bro. You know what I'm talking about, bro.
I don't care what you say, bro. You ain't beating that shit, yo. That's Burger King, in my opinion, has one of the best fast food burgers out there.
Mm,
So
yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, Burger King's my number five. What you got at number four spot, bro?
that is probably Burger King for me.
Oh, Burger
Um,
King.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
right. Is Burger King for me. And I, like we said, I enjoyed their fries more than I enjoyed McDonald's fries. It was something about it was something about the flavor. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like McDonald's fries were cool, but to me, they always tasted a bit more salty.
Mm,
You know,
yeah. Yeah. McDonald's.
and
Yeah.
and that was the and that was the thing about it. Like the flame broiled burgers also added an extra zing
It
to
really did.
to the taste. And you know how how as you get older your taste buds change,
Mm-hmm.
right?
They definitely do.
Yeah, but to me it all tastes the same from when I was a kid. Like it's still there was something about it even when I got older that still had that same exact taste. to me. I thought something else would be emphasized, later on
Yeah.
in my, later on when I got older. Like when you can taste the sourness of a pickle more, or you can taste the flame broiled patty a bit more than you could, or a bit like, I don't know, but
Yeah.
it just tasted nostalgic. It's
Yeah,
nostalgic,
yeah, man. I definitely agree. Like, especially with like the burgers and the fries, like they definitely like a Whopper still tastes like a Whopper, man. The
Yep,
one thing that I know definitely changed that I wish they would find out, like bring it back, was the chicken tenders, yo. Because the chicken tenders that Burger King used to have back, and you hear this a lot, but
yep,
they used to have, it was just a different recipe. Then when they started trying to match McDonald's and having those dollar chicken nuggets, them
yep.
shits were just super dry. Even though I've a dollar chicken nuggets, you get 10 nuggets for a dollar. That's like the best deal on the planet.
Mm,
But it's just they just weren't that good, man. But my go-to for Burger King, when I'm going to Burger King, I just like, all right, I'm craving it or whatever. I'm getting me I don't really get meals. Like I usually drink at home, and
mm,
I'll get a Whopper or a double Whopper or a Texas double Whopper. That's the main one. The
mm.
Texas with the jalapeno and bacon and shit on it. And then you get the what's it called or whatever, a chicken sandwich, the original
Yep.
chicken sandwich,
Mm,
and add pickles on it, and I get those two burgers, and I'll come home, and that's my shit right there. Sometimes I don't even get fries. I can
mm,
just, I'm good with that right there, yo.
mm.
What you rocking with?
And for me, it was Whopper Junior. Like I would kill a Whopper Junior and some fries. I was very, I was very basic. Then
Yeah.
then just recently I hadn't had Burger King in a while. Like really, the only time I have fast food like that now is when I'm with my grandmother and she's got a coupon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, it was that, and then later on, it was the chicken fries. You know,
Yo, yeah,
the
the
chicken
chicken
fries,
fries are good, man.
like they hit.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know
good.
what it is, but those were good. Not good for you, but good. You know.
Definitely, yeah, yeah. Everything we talk about right now ain't really the most health conscious, but I'll tell you right now, every now and then when you get that little crave and you're like, man, I'm about me and wifey, we kind of had it today, but we've been doing a lot of cooking at home because of prices. Everything costs so much money. So I made a nice turkey burger earlier with some lettuce and tomato on it,
Yep.
and yeah, just make your own fries, throw them just in the air fryer, save a little calories on it. But
Mm.
all right, so number 4, you got Burger King. My number 4, let me see what I put down. All right, it's a good one right here. Pretty sure a lot of people are gonna relate to this guy. My number 4 is Olive Garden.
Olive
Yo,
Garden.
love Olive
Mm.
Garden, man. One of the best restaurant chains, in my opinion, man. I definitely love Italian food. I
Yep.
love my favorite food of all time is chicken parmesan. I'm
Mm.
a chicken parmesan fiend. Nice crusted fried chicken cutlet with some mozzarella and some seasoning and herbs and spices and stuff. Listen, bro, hard to beat. And Olive Garden, have such a nice variety of food. Of course, they drop the salad and the breadsticks on the table, and it's unlimited. So, if you go there, if you got a big family like mine, bro, we just tell them right away, like, hey, can we get just another bowl of salad and another thing of breadsticks? And we about to kill this shit.
Mm. Mm.
Two teenagers, my big ass, and my wife and my little
Yep.
baby. Listen, bro, we go to the restaurant like, yo, listen, just keep it coming because we eating. And we start off with the salad, and then we might get like a little appetizer. But my go-to at Olive Garden to this day, or a lot of other places I go to, man, that tour of Italy, bro, where you get the chicken parmesan, they give you a piece of lasagna, and they give you some fettuccine, bro. And
Mm.
that shit be hitting. Take it home with
Mm.
the leftovers. It's a wrap. Olive Garden is so damn good, bro. You fucking Olive Garden? Y'all got a Connecticut?
We did. Okay, we did. We did. Uh, at least where I am, they did. It was right in the mall, right?
Oh, okay. In the mall,
It
yeah.
was right. It was right in the mall. And then they closed. I can't remember how long it was there for. I know it
Gotcha.
was there
Damn.
for for a while. And would you believe I got a gift card mailed to me recently? Right? It was a gift card with like 4 restaurants on it.
Yeah, I remember those.
None of those restaurants are in my city anymore. None of them.
Kyle, you in like a is it like a small city in Connecticut over there where
It's
you
a
at?
spot like we're right in the center. Waterbury, we're right in the center. We are a city. It's not a huge city like New York, but it's still a
Yeah.
city, right?
Okay.
And there was a lot of places that we that came through here, and the next thing you know, they shut down for whatever reason. Like we've had like 2 Pizza Huts, right?
Got you.
And they shut down at what there was this one Pizza Hut we ordered from that wouldn't even deliver to my homeboy's house at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because they thought it was a dangerous neighborhood, right? So they thought it was a dangerous neighborhood. Like people be jumping. Okay, people were jumping delivery people out.
No, ain't nobody got time for that shit, bro. I have no remorse, especially after doing delivery. I've done Uber, I've done Lyft, I've done all of that shit. I've done what's it called, DoorDash. I've done all of that.
Mhm.
And after doing it, bro, let me tell you something. There's so many times, especially with Uber and Lyft, where I've pulled up to places and I've lied. Hey, I got a problem with my car. I'm sorry, I can't pick you up. I just lied straight up and just canceled the ride. I've pulled up to the neighborhood and said, nope, I ain't doing this shit. Ain't nobody got time to be playing around, bro. Ain't nobody got time to be getting, and I feel sorry for the people who live in those areas, and I just prematurely judge them. But
Yeah.
you ain't stealing my car. You're not sticking me up. Yeah, I'm not. Get the fuck out of here. It just is what it is.
It's just nuts. Like this place the place I used to work. I used to work at a grocery store for about 4 years, right? And I heard that a few of the employees jumped the Chinese delivery dude.
Bro, wow.
Are you really?
That's fucked up, man.
Man,
Guy ain't trying to do nothing but just giving you a little food. You over there.
and you over there over
Gotta be
some
a Power Ranger to
rice.
deliver food.
Come on.
It's not funny, but it's funny, man. Because it's like, damn, you can't do shit, man, without somebody just causing problems for no reason. I saw that, when I was over there putting the show together earlier, right? This is gonna sound so stupid, but it's funny because it was real. It really happened. You know how sometimes on your computer, your laptop, like I don't know if you got it, but like the news or something like that, or notification will pop up on the corner. It'll be like a little square.
I get Google News notifications through.
A lot of times, man, I had got one earlier, and it was like, some just bad report. Oh, 2 teens, and had 2 people's faces on there. 2 teens did. I read like the first like little bit of it, and I'm just over there trying to do something and just focus on something. And I mean, I immediately was like, man, get this bullshit out of here. I don't care about this bad shit, right? I don't want this in my life right now.
You don't want this to vibe.
I'm saying, bro, ain't nobody trying to hear about all this badass news and shit all the time, bro. Like, we know people out there just causing problems, can't even deliver food, and or just get a ride somewhere because you got some idiot, messing you up and trying to steal your DoorDash that they bring into you, eating your fries in the bag. Come on, bro, stop fucking playing. Can we just do regular stuff together and just make it happen so we can have nice things?
Yeah, please.
But that was funny as shit. All right, but let's go ahead and jump into number 3. All right, so we got 4 was Burger King for you. 4 was 5 was the clam digger.
Yeah.
We had Olive Garden and we had Burger King on the same thing. We got two pairs. All right, we're gonna jump into number 3. We'll switch it up. I'm gonna go ahead and go again. My number 3 is damn. I had to look at it to make sure I was saying it right. But it's not a specific place. It's a group. It's a group of places, and no Papa John's, not even Pizza Hut, but pizzerias, man. Real pizza places where you walk in and you got the pizzas on the rack already made. You got the sausage, pepperoni. You got the strombolis up there. You got the fat pizza guy with the white apron on in the back, and you see he's been throwing the pizzas up in the air while you're sitting there. Pizzerias, bro. I love a nice, thick, fat, cheesy slice of pizza.
Yep.
And then you can sit down, you pay $2, get you a can of soda for $1. And you just sit there and chill with your pizza, bro.
And I just had 2 slices for dinner tonight. Matter of fact, shout out to Angelina's Pizza right outside my door.
Man, you lucky, bro. I wish I had a pizzeria.
dude, you're not gonna believe this, but right outside my door, like they're literally in my backyard. So Angelina's Pizza is right outside my door, but right across the street from me is a dentist's office. Right next to the dentist's office is a freaking Domino's, right?
Really?
And so sometimes, because I'd rather go with the local chains, because like I'm from Connecticut. We're known for pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather go to the local chain and leave the franchises for like last minute.
I'm
Like
telling you,
that's a last minute. Everything else is closed kind of
bro.
deal. You know?
I ordered Domino's for the first time last month, man, and I mean I haven't had Domino's in a really really long time.
Mm,
And here's the thing about franchises: it's one of the craziest things is one of the biggest hit or misses that you can get is you got to hope that you got a team in there that really cares. Like you got to hope that you got a crew in there that's really making pizzas, and they don't got to love their job, but at least
yeah,
they take it seriously to really make you some good food. But when I
man.
tell you that shit was so plain, it was like eating pizza flavored bread, bro. It just was
Oh,
not good. Like
mm, I,
so not good. And being from Georgia now, like there's not a lot of places. There's way more franchises than there
yep.
are like places where you can get some good pizza, bro.
Mm,
So it
I hear
sucks, man.
I hear you. Recently, this happened. This happened a couple months ago. I ended up getting somebody else's, or like I got somebody else's order from Domino's sent to my door,
Mm,
right? And I was gonna do the good thing, call them and tell them that they made a mistake, right? So I called the Domino's, just just and it just happened to be the Domino's right across the street, right? So I call the Domino's and I'm like, "How's it going?" It looks like somebody somebody might have left their order, and I hear everybody in the background laughing. They're like, "Yo, do you live in
eat
that
that shit.
do you live in that building?" I'm like,
Eating
"Yeah."
all that shit.
And they're like, what's going on? Like, dude, listen, the lady that ordered this, she was so mean to us. She was so mean. She was so mean to us, man. Like, listen, just take the food. Just take the food. I'm like, are you serious? I'm feeling guilty now, right?
Damn.
I'm feeling guilty now because I'm trying to give her food back. She might be a
Yeah.
neighbor right up the like you know what I'm saying? But they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
look, just have the food because she was being a jerk. I guess she was being a Karen to them. Like, nah.
Yeah.
I was like, for real? Yeah. And she had ordered a bread bowl and a few other things, so I had leftovers for the next day.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Listen, yeah, I don't know, man, because Domino's used to really just like Pizza Hut, especially back in the day. I mean, we always feel like everything's better back in the day, but
Mm,
it just seemed like everything had more character. I think that's why. But it's like
sometimes
you know,
literally.
literally,
They, they
you'd
they
have
they had characters to advertise their stuff.
yeah, little Domino's Nino guy, whatever it was called, whatever little red
Freaking
bunny
the
looking thing,
Noid.
the Noid, yeah, that's what it's called.
The Noid and
But
Pizza Hut had pizza face.
That's right. That's right. That's right. But you have like, it's just now it's just like, those franchise pizza places, man, they're just sometimes you'll get a good pizza, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember
Yeah.
that one time when Domino's like really tried to like reinvent themselves and they
Mhm.
came out, they redid the crust. That shit was good. Like that was like, okay, y'all really trying now. But like the last one I had, bro, and we do have a spot around the corner from us, spot
Yep.
called Pasta Bella's and they're like more of a diner kind of place but they make really good pizza, like an Italian spot, and they make pretty good pizza. So we usually go there, but they don't deliver to us unless you do DoorDash. And when you do DoorDash, shit, everything could be $20 is now $40, so we don't even fuck with DoorDash like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, nothing delivers but DoorDash now. It's the only downfall to delivery now, because before you used to be able to just order and just pay the little delivery fee and then you good. But
Yeah.
DoorDash
Now the
now,
delivery fee is more than what you're paying for the food.
dead ass. So you're not only are you paying jacked up price because it's delivery, you get
Yep.
jacked up price, then you get a delivery fee, then you get a tip for the person delivering it. By the time you get done, like a $20 pizza is now $40, man. There's like literally that's how much the shit is.
Mhm.
So we just didn't get Pasta Bellas this time because I didn't feel like leaving the house, and I just got that Domino's pizza, man. It just sucked, yo. and it just made me, because in Jersey, when I lived, I walked down the street, kind of like how you're saying. Like I walked down the street, the first thing, a block away from my house, it was Chinese food spot. It was our Chinese food spot. We loved the chance. Go in there, get some chicken wings, fried rice, egg rolls, whatever we wanted.
Yep.
$5. You know what I'm saying? Like $5 and $1 for a soda or something like that. Then you go down the street, walk a block or two. Bam, you got a pizzeria right there. Go down the street the other way. Bam, pizzeria right there. Go down the street like 3 blocks from there. Bam, pizzeria right there. Hot dog spot. Like all these spots, man. Like you said, it wasn't franchises. It was all just businesses, local businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And the best food, man. Tommy's Hot Dogs in Elizabeth, New Jersey. I'm telling you right now, it's a staple, bro. They just had like a petition trying to save them because they were, I guess, because of COVID or whatever, but they were like kind of going out of business, and people were literally signing petitions and like, going there and buying hot dogs and shit because it's a big staple in the town. But yeah, man. So pizzerias is number 3 for me. What you got for number 3?
Number 3 for me is pretty much Chinese food spots.
Woo!
Yeah. Number 3 for me is a Chinese food spots. Now, usually when I order Chinese food, I usually order it if I got my homies over and we're like either recording or just chilling or whatever. We'll either have pizza or Chinese if someone's hungry. But my brother one time told me, like, you might as well get the pizza before the Chinese food because everybody's gonna want something different with the Chinese food. But I'm not gonna lie, the Chinese, like the Chinese food, if you got that right combination, it hits. Give me some shrimp fried rice. Give me some cheese wontons. Give me an egg roll. I'm set. I am set. And I'm a small guy. I don't eat a lot anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I'll fuck some roast pork fried rice with some pork and broccoli or some damn steak and broccoli, shrimp and broccoli. Like you said, I love like the dumplings and stuff like that. Egg roll, chicken wings and French fries. And then listen, if you got some money, grab you a damn pint of them damn boneless spare ribs.
Oh, the boneless
burn them a little. Woo! This is incredible, bro.
The boneless ribs. There's a buffet. It's called Mr. Walks. There's a buffet around here. They're pretty, they're pretty good. They've been around for like a long time. Yeah. Right? And it's a nice like little get yourself something quick. It used to be right next to the local movie theater.
Okay. That's a nice little combo right there.
Oh yeah. The movie theater, the movie itself has moved, but they used to be right next to. There's an Italian spot, there's a Chinese spot, and there's something else, right? It was all like right there. So you had your pick.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely. Chinese, you can't go wrong with Chinese food, bro. Chinese food is the shit. I love getting. I mean, it's just like everything else, man. It's just super expensive now, man. You used to get a couple meals, especially like even when I was younger. Like we would get I'd get me chicken wings with French fries or chicken wings with fried rice, and my sister would get like the same thing, really. And I mean, those meals like $5, man. $5, get a bottle of soda and you straight. But now, you go to the Chinese. So I'm trying to feed all my kids and stuff like that. I'll get them like a meal to split, or I'll go to the buffet. This is how we save money. We'll go to the buffet and we won't get any rice. We'll make white rice at home in the Instapot, and then we'll just go there and go to the buffet and just take an order to go, and fill up on shrimp and broccoli, all that stuff or whatever, and then bring it home and then just split it through everybody, and bam, no rice. We don't have to pay for that, and it saves a lot of money that way.
Yeah, I say go on YouTube and find some like some chefs or some experts or whatever and get and just do it yourself.
Recipe. Yeah. You know what? And that's another thing, bro. Like having this conversation just to branch off. We're about to do the top 2 in a minute. But like the one thing about it is, Kyle, especially when you're cooking for like so many people, bro. Like, like I said, I'm like the chef in the house.
Yep.
And it's like when you cook, the shit usually comes out good, especially if you know what you're doing. If you do like some good recipes, try different things, and it's cheaper. That's always it's all pluses, right? You know where the food came from. Nobody's sick, spitting on it, dropping it. So it's awesome. But you just got them days, man, where you're like, man, fuck all these dishes. I don't feel like
Right.
It's just the task, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
convenience is really what you trying to get away from. Like, there's plenty of days where like literally we just went, I mean, we went crazy food shopping last week, and every time you do it, you say to yourself, man, we're not eating out, but we got all this food. But let me tell you, bro, you get to the point where like, man, I don't feel like cooking nothing. And then you don't want noodles or some shit. So you're like, all right, let me go ahead and what are our options? What bank account looking like so we can go grab something real fast?
Right. But then I also have to take into account you work, right?
Man,
Like you work, you got the kids, your wife, they got you got the whole family. So the added the added stress and just like you tired. You know what?
yeah,
Like,
man,
sometimes like my mom and my mom and my stepdad, they both work all the time. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, but when they do cook, like my mom once said, if she didn't have to eat food to survive, because to her food is boring. So if she didn't
really,
have, yeah, like she'll cook. She likes to cook, but not like that.
yeah,
My stepdad on like depending on what the dish is, he throws down. The dude knows how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Hook up some ribs, some Spanish
mm,
rice. He's got his choice recipes. You know what I'm saying?
gotcha, okay,
You know, but like sometimes my mom's like, look, food to her is boring. If she didn't have to have it to survive, to live off of, she probably would. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, and good for her because she probably spends a lot less time worrying about stuff like that. Sometimes I wish like, damn, I wish I didn't have like, I don't know if I'm a foodie or what, but I just it's something about the connection for me. Like we were talking earlier about like with the movies and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's just like ain't nothing like getting you a good meal and just sitting down with company and or watching an event or just like shit like that or whatever, man. And then you something you can enjoy. And then you watching something in a commercial plays and you're like, damn, that shit looks good. Like, I want to
Yeah.
try that. I want to get like my wife literally just she just saw a TikTok and she's been not feeling too well. So
Mm.
she's kind of been at home a little bit more. And
Oh.
she made some damn donuts, little donut holes, man. Just
Oh.
experiment with shit we had in the kitchen and made a little glaze on it. That shit was delicious, bro. Like
Man.
crazy, man.
Woo. Let me tell you. Speaking of donuts, so years ago, it was myself, my sister, and my mother, and then for a while, our older cousin lived with us for a while, right? Our older cousin loved to bake, right?
Okay.
So she would sleep most of the day and then be up like at night just baking stuff,
Mm,
right? I woke up to the smell of chocolate chip muffins, right?
yeah.
Of pancakes, of a cake. One time she bought a whole like a donut making kit. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like because she knows she's been baking her entire life. She knows she knows exactly what she's doing. If she
Yeah.
if she had gone into business at that point, she'd be making bank. And this
Yeah.
was the early to mid 2000s. So man, now you got me drooling.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
You said donuts, and that brought that right
There
back.
you go. See, I know. Listen, I know y'all out there hungry as shit right now. Like, damn, it's
Yeah,
11 o'clock. I can't eat. I gotta go to work. Believe it or
man.
not, I haven't even eaten yet. We had made some food. I'm assuming we get off. I'm about to kill this shit. But
What you
we
mean
had
you
made
haven't eaten yet?
yeah, I have. Yo, listen, I was trying to prepare the show, and I was kind of like, sitting around, and my wife was making donuts. I had some of the donuts she made, but we had made some cabbage and some sausage and shit like that over some rice. I'm about to kill this when I get done. But yeah, a
Man.
lot of times when I get done with the show, bro, because
Yeah.
I stay up. I stay up for a while. Like I'll be up until like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
Because
okay.
yeah, I do the house and I'm how I work. I'm able to work from home and get shit done.
Gotcha,
But
gotcha.
so it's like I'm usually up when everybody is sleeping and stuff like that. When I get done with the show, bro, I go and watch a movie. I go and wind down because yeah, my wife and the kids will be up. My son, when y'all see me say, I know y'all see it a lot probably. When I say good night, baby, that's usually my son. He always comes in. He always says good night to me before he goes to sleep and stuff like that. So
Aw.
yeah, that's who I'll be talking to. But
Mm.
I'll be up, man. I'll be up. I'll be chilling. I take my downtime and just fucking enjoy it. But yeah, man. So I definitely understand you when you smelling them, just smelling that food, especially when you sleep and you dreaming about it and you wake up like, damn, it should smell
Sweet
good.
dreams, literally, man.
Yes, bro, for
Yes.
real. But all right, let's go ahead and finish up these top two and get up out of here, man. We got number two. Number two is gonna be like you said, kind of with clam digger.
Yeah.
I have. It's this spot in New Jersey, bro. In Island, New Jersey. We were going there ever since we were young. It's a Spanish restaurant, Mexican restaurant,
Yeah.
and it's called Jose Tejaus. All right. Now
House.
it's a straight authentic Mexican restaurant. And when I tell you, bro, this place is delicious, man. It's got, this is one of the first that I can remember as a kid, places that I went to that has legit like Mexican food, like coming out on the tray, sizzling fajitas. Even like the environment is like, damn, I know I had a picture of like the inside, like it's got wooden chairs and all this
Mhm.
other stuff or whatever. Like it was like it's a legit Mexican restaurant. And when I
Nice.
tell you, like the food was always so good, yo. As I got older, like I was able to get like, because my parents would get like, they'll bring the fajita tray to you, just sizzling, bro. Like still like super hot. They'll have a damn fireproof glove on, and they'll bring and it'll be literally cooking on the table when they bring it to you. Then they'll give you like a tray of like sour cream and cheese and tomatoes and stuff like that. When I tell you, bro, like it was such a great night when we was home, and when parents was like, "Yo, we're going to Jose Teja," because we had a restaurant we liked, man. That was our spot. Like we just go to that bitch
Nice.
every time we got a chance. But
Nice.
yeah, man, this place was so good, bro. When I got older, I was able to go there. This is one of the spots that when I take my trip to Jersey, which is going to be very soon, man, I am taking a vacation home, and this Seaside Heights is definitely I want to show my kids Seaside Heights, and I definitely want to go to a couple of the restaurants that I love and I miss, and Jose Tejaus is definitely on top of that list, bro.
Nice.
But amazing food, flaming fajitas, enchiladas, you name it. Get you a Corona with the lime up in it. They put the hot salsa. That was the first place I had hot salsa and the hot
Mm-hmm.
chips.
Yep.
Bruh, listen, man, shit is incredible, man. But all right, we got number two for you, Kyle. What you got?
And he's really, I'm a sushi guy,
Okay.
right? So I need to go down to a sushi spot,
All right.
and pretty much I've tried a few. I've tried a few different ones. My favorite, they don't exist anymore. My once again, my favorite was a spot called Kumo, right?
Okay.
And I think they might have like one restaurant left. I don't know, but when they were over here, my friends and I would go over there so much that they knew our faces. Right?
Mm,
They would go over there so much because I was determined to try every roll on the menu.
yeah,
Right? Because usually when I go to a restaurant, I'm the type of person that already has an idea what he wants if I've already been to that restaurant enough.
definitely. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I already got my usual, make it easy for the wait staff, you know. But when I'm going to a sushi spot, I gotta get my staples. I gotta get some yellowtail sushi, I gotta get some eel, I gotta get some, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get some sashimi up in there, but occasionally I gotta try something different. Like
Yeah.
a new roll or a new sauce or something, just to enhance the experience. I always love sushi.
That and
You know?
that's awesome. That's an awesome trait, and it's exciting too, like trying new things. I'm trying now to finally try that because I didn't get into sushi, man, until my wife. Like I
Mhm.
tried it a couple times before. But my wife, she's half Japanese. She
Mhm.
fucking loves, bro. When we go to this spot called Connie's, and it's a hibachi spot. Like you go and they do the whole
Nice.
show,
Yeah.
bro. It's fucking so good. And going to Connie's was the first place where I was like, okay, let's go ahead and get like she gets it's called a dragon roll, I think it is.
Dragon.
And
Yep. Yep.
bro, it's yo, that was like one of the first ones that I had, and I was like, I really like this. So we'll go and we'll get a dragon roll, we'll get the little salad they give you with the ginger dressing. Oh man, it's so fucking good.
And the
And then
ginger.
you
Ooh.
bro, it's so damn good, yo. Then they give you that little miso soup with
Yep.
just the liquid, and the little scallions and stuff in it,
And the little
and
bits
the
of tofu in
mushroom.
there. Yeah.
Oh man, bro.
Um,
And that's
yeah.
just the appetizer. But yeah, that's where I really started getting sushi. But like you said, like now that I tried that, it had opened me up and watching like some different people online and stuff. Like when I go to restaurants now, yeah, I do enjoy getting like the stuff that I know, but I
Mhm.
really am interested in like trying new things. Like it's just it's exciting. And then you learn something new, and you're like, damn, I wish I could have been eating this my whole life. And it's like a whole new fucking experience for yourself. So I
I
definitely
got to
feel that.
take my I got to take my I had the chance to take my girlfriend to her first hibachi experience, right?
Mm, I know that was
And
fun.
it was me, my aunt, and my grandmother. They were meeting her for the first time,
Gotcha.
and and um, and she had never done the hibachi thing before, right? So I was like, okay, there's a local spot here. It's changed hands. I don't know how many times, you
Yeah.
know, but a lot of the stuff is pretty much set up pretty much the same, you know. And they put on a night. They put on a nice show. We had a very really nice lunch. Big ups to anybody because that's a lot of. I know it looks fun and all that, but that takes practice.
A lot of work, man.
That
To
takes a
keep
lot
doing
of
it
work.
too.
You
Yep.
know.
To each table, you got to go to each table and perform that shit every night, and that's your job. You go to work 40 hours a week, and that's your job. You go and put that performance on every single time, bro. That's definitely a lot of work, man. Respect to those guys. Respect
Yeah.
to everybody doing them hard jobs that we take for granted every day. I see that. I had saw it was a post about something where somebody was damn, I forgot what it was, but it was just like these guys were in a field
Mhm.
picking lettuce, and they had like a truck and they had like the
Wow.
machine, and you literally see they were live, and they were picking the thing of lettuce out the floor, giving it to them, passing it to they have to feed. They just do that shit like it's nothing. They're so used to it. The guy
Mm.
takes it, throws it in the plastic, puts the little zip tie on it, and throws it in the bag. Just that process over and over again. And you watch it and you just think like, man, like the first thing you see in the comments, like a whole bunch of people, thank you for your hard work, guys. Like, and you appreciate it, bro, because you're like, these
For
guys
real.
out here, we go to the damn store and just pick that shit up and say, oh, I'm bitch about the price and everything. But you don't think about those guys out there in that field. And when you see it, bro, you
Yeah.
have like this idea of just endless fields of just fucking lettuce. And you're like, where do I have to be? Like,
Yeah, like really, we do not take and do it. We do not think about we don't think about the people that actually have to handle our food. The ones
that's
that
right.
grow it, the ones that have to pick it, the ones that have to make sure that that it's being like grown right or sent to the right place. Like the quality of it, all of that.
Yeah.
We don't really take that into account at all.
Yeah,
Um,
it's true.
Yeah, you're making me think because, like I said, I've met some farmers, right, and some of them had been in corporate America, and then they switched over to farming,
I bet.
and they never looked back, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. It's unbelievable, man. Just the advantages of being able to have your own food and your own, everything like that. Just your self sufficiency, man. And like I've said it a bunch of times. Like recently, like I'm getting to a point in life where, hey, I like things. I like a lot of things. Y'all see the background and everything like that. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to care so much less about material, man. I want
Mhm.
important shit. I'm literally like me and my wife talk about having chickens. Like we're not joking. Like literally, we got a place in the backyard right now where we're like, listen, we're if we get maybe 2 or 3 chickens and just kind of start off there, see how it is, see how we can maintain it,
Mhm.
and then see what they do when they reproduce. Maybe build some, have some little chicks running around, let the kids play with them. It's a
Oh.
lot of advantages. It's a lot of growth,
Mhm.
and then we don't got to worry about like all the stupid store prices. We don't got to worry about this and that. It's work, but I mean it's work that's satisfying. It's not work that's just mindless. Your routine, your structure, your punching the clock shit. It's like I can go and just maintain my house and feed my family from my garden,
Yep.
build us a nice little salad with peppers and onions and stuff like that, potatoes and eggs from the chickens, and cut one they head off and put that bitch in the oven and roast them up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, it's starting to become more of a treasure than it is just a story.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
I get it.
I like one of these days see if I see if I could get some get some of the people that some of the people that maybe my mom knows or other people know that that come talk to you about it. You know.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love to have her on to talk with us about stuff like this. We could do a whole episode on it, no doubt.
Yeah,
'Cause
they have a co-op that they do over here, right? And they're trying to build a community grocery store.
mm,
They've been doing it
that's
for a
awesome.
while. They don't have the brick and mortar store yet, but they have support, right? And it's called the North End Co-op, right?
That's
So
awesome.
I'll give you some information if you want.
Yeah,
You
that's super awesome. And I would love, like I say, like, you see on the Beeline, like we have sponsors. I'm always looking to like sponsor like good, wholehearted stuff
know?
and like just to put it out there, just so people can get shine, man. Because stuff like that is so good, bro. You don't realize it until you in trouble, until you need stuff like whether it be shelters or whether it be like food banks. Like, yo, people are out here and they struggle and they need assistance, they need help. We were even with us talking about the garden. One thing I was looking, there's a area that's around our neighborhood, like where we live, and
Mm-hmm.
it looks like it used to be like one of those like community gardens to
Yeah.
where like a whole bunch of people come together and just people from the town, they'll go and they'll plant stuff and they'll grow and then you can go and get stuff from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if they're still doing it, but stuff like that is so necessary, bro, to help your
Yeah.
whole community out. Just think of what you can do for the people who can't get to the store, or people who don't have money, or people do this and that. But to be able to come together and just take a whole area instead of building another fucking, house complex or whatever, like, yo, build a little. I feel like every town should have like a nice garden area, a whole, forget a strip mall, bro. Like, knock that shit down. Make a whole section. And even if you just got to like monetize it a little bit, just, hey, we got on this day, you can come and pick, grapes or, just imagine like how much more beneficial a community would be if you had stuff like that. You not just rely on Walmart and Kroger and ShopRite. You know what I'm saying? Like it's it's crazy thinking this shit out loud, bro. But
It, it
it's
no,
real.
but it's real though because that's what they used to do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Before everything went corporate. So it's very, but it's also very telling what people will actually trust. Like for example, um, my uh, my mom and my aunt were they did they have their podcast Tea and Cornbread. Shout out to them,
Mhm.
right? And a couple times they had interviewed farmers, right? And one of them in particular was talking about how when he was growing when he bought his farm and started growing his food, he passed it out for free. People didn't
Mm.
trust him. Here's the thing: they
That
didn't
thing, yeah, that's so.
they did not trust it. They were like, "How much is it?" He said, I'm just giving it for free." He tried to give it to soup kitchens. If I have the story right, he tried to give it to like the soup kitchens and local places. They wouldn't take it. But
Yeah.
once he started charging, then something changed. And I'm like, "But wait a minute. So this man and his family were giving you free food, locally sourced, locally grown, and you didn't trust that. But once he started monetizing it, then the script was flipped.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Don't get me wrong. It is crazy. But when you think about it, I think just people are just really untrusting, man. You look at something where it's like everybody always feels like no matter what, like, whenever you could read something and you're like, oh, this is a service for you to use and there's no charge, blah, blah, blah. The first thing somebody says, no charge. What? That's never the case. Like, what's really the charge? So I think people like, expect the worst when things are coming at them for free.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
unfortunately.
saying? Like, really, really, really unfortunately, because there really are wholehearted people out there. And of course, like we were just talking about, there's
Mhm.
also jerk offs who are
Yeah,
over here messing it up for people who will go and put something in it or, just want to do harm, man. And that
yeah.
sucks too. because there are good people out here who like, are trying to build up a community and say, hey, I'm a farmer. I have all these fresh fruits. Man, he might be even trying to give you some samples. Like, hey, listen, you can take these on the house and then you come back and I have really good prices, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people do stuff like that too. Hey, try this out. Tell me if you like it. I grow these locally. You can come meet us up and I'll give you a really good deal. Next thing you know, he got a business partner for life. Like, you got a family that just loves your connection. But
Yeah.
it is
I'm
unfortunate,
gonna
man.
be
Because,
sending you some links, bro. You're gonna be like,
bro, let's go.
sending you some links, dude. You're gonna
I'm
love
down
this.
for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that. All right, bro. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Beeline, thank you guys so much for sitting with us. You guys have been watching us all night. You guys are enjoying the convo. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying the shows. Like I said, we're going to be back next week with the watch list and everything, talking about a lot of different shows that are coming on and coming soon. Movies. We got to definitely talk about, Captain America and the Brave and the Bold, and we got some stuff to talk about. So we're going to be back next week. So definitely tune back in. Kyle, I'll go ahead. Did you do your number 2? I said Jose Tejas for mine.
Yep. I said any Chinese food spot for mine.
Chinese food.
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up with number 1. My number 1, bro, especially coming from New Jersey, man. There's a whole lot of them. Diners, going to diners, man. Now, if you know what a diner is a spot that's usually they're 24 hours. They stay open, and you go there. They got some waitresses. You got like a little salad bar, got some little pie, whatever. You got a little table. You can sit at the little table. Could be a little train car looking thing. Let me see if I got a picture here. Here we go. See, nice diner. You go in there, they serve breakfast all day long. They serve you burgers, fries,
That's a
milkshakes.
classic look.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice
That's a
little
classic look right there.
bro. In Jersey, there's so many diners, bro. Like one of the ones I remember, it was this I think it was called Bridgewater or Bridge Creek Diner. And that was where I first started having chicken parmesan. That was and bro, so good, man. And they'd have like a little salad bar where you get some salad and just a nice environment, nice and chill. Being in Georgia now, this is the local one that we go to. My wife loves this place, man. It's called Marietta Diner. Really nice spot. It's actually pretty big. They've
Looks
done
that
some
way.
they've been on Food Network. We go to this place all the time, man, to get there. We got a dish called Salmon Angelica. Friggin' delicious, man. All these different types of cakes and pies and
Woo!
but the food is so damn good, bro. Like everything you get, this is one of the spots where I go and I really try different things every time I'm there. Like, but I have my regular stuff. I'm like, listen, I want my what is it? Jack Daniel's ribs. And then they cook like the damn veggies in with the sauce. It's so good, bro. But yeah, diners, any kind of diners. They usually have a good spot, get you a good burger, good fries. Usually the prices is usually pretty good too. 24 hours, you go in there, it's usually real chill. Get you a nice breakfast platter in the morning. Yeah, so diners for me, man. What's your number 1, Kyle?
Number 1 for me is pizza spots.
Pizza.
The local pizza spots. Okay,
Yep.
like we've said before, I don't mind franchises, but from Connecticut, pizza. I need a nice local pizza pizza spot. We got plenty to choose from over here. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I know up north, man. Up north is known for the people. You go to New York and get you a fat slice, bro. Big old. You don't even need 2. Get you a big old slice for like $3 and a Sprite. I'll tell you right now, you good. There's another channel. Check this out too. Talking about food and stuff on this whole episode. There's this guy on TikTok. I think probably on YouTube or something too. But he goes around New York. He also goes to like different places and stuff like that. And he goes, "Hey, I got cheap eats for $20." He got a $20 bill in his hand, and he goes to shows you different places you can go and pretty much eat all day.
Oh,
And
nice.
he goes to a spot, get a little bowl of chicken and rice for like $6. Show you how to eat it. Blah blah. Go on a little street vendor, get $3 hot dog and a bag of chips. Like it's really cool because a lot of times you go to these places and think you got to spend so much money, and then you go and realize like actually it's pretty. You can go and still have a good time not spending that much. So that's phenomenal. But yeah, pizza spots I definitely I can. What's your go-to pizza though?
My go-to pizza, I like a nice classic sausage pepperoni. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I
Yes.
also do, veggie, but
Yeah.
the sausage and pepperoni will always be the the go-to.
That's a
Um,
go-to, man. Meat
it's
lovers.
meat.
Grab you a meat lover slice with the chicken and the meat and the meatball and the yes, bro. I'm telling you right now. That's my cheat day when I'm away from my wife. Like my baby likes pineapples and everything. And believe it or not, I'm actually into it now.
Yeah, I
I
don't
didn't
mind. You know what? I don't mind pineapples on the pizza. It is not. It is
yeah, it's not bad.
that's not the first. That's not the first thing. But I'm not down with the pineapple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not against it. I'm definitely not against it.
Mm,
But all right, Kyle, man, we did 2 hours today, man. It was good. It was good to be back. Definitely good to be back. Good convo.
mhm.
Beeline, thank you guys so much for rocking with us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Don't forget to leave your comments, man. Tell us what your favorite food spots is, what you can't watch without going running to the store, and whether it's a Gatorade after watching the Water Boy, or even some water. Water Boy, watching the Water Boy, man. I had to
Water
get me some
boy.
cold water
Mhm.
after that, son. Yeah, man. But we gonna be back next week. Like I said, Tuesday. Don't forget. We got the last laugh challenge. I can't wait to see the panel that's gonna be on. We're gonna try to make them laugh, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then we'll be back next week with a more traditional version of the Beeline Entertainment Show. We're gonna be talking about some movies, some recommendations, and some new things that are gonna be coming out. So stay tuned, man. We got video game talk. There's a lot of stuff going on. Dragon Con, all that stuff coming up this year. We got a lot of stuff to look forward to, man. But Kyle, of course,
Yep.
shout out, A for Able, shout out everything that you got going on as well, because you back to work,
Yeah.
hard at work again.
Yeah, big ups. Just big ups to everybody watching the Beeline right now. Big ups to everybody that I've had the pleasure of working with and people talking to. A for Able comes back to pretty much every platform, including our brand new YouTube channel. On this upcoming upcoming Tuesday. So next Tuesday we're talking with my boy DJ Steady. Are you ready?
Right.
About living with spina bifida and overcoming spina bifida. So if you want to come and join the conversation on that one, because my stuff is pre-recorded, but if you want to come and join the conversations on mental health, living with disabilities, and what have you, that's where you go for A for Able and that great conversation over there. And thank you again
Awesome.
for your support.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely a great channel, bro. I really appreciate it. I'm definitely going to also get some links for Kyle. Kyle's on here with us pretty much every week, so we want to make sure that we following him. Like he said, man. If you guys want to get some good talk, good conversation, especially in the if you want to join, speak about what you got going on in your life, any disability or anything that you got going on, definitely go ahead and join him over there. Great conversation, man. I'll be checking out all of these shows. We also share them on Facebook all day. So we'll go ahead and send these links and put something together for you too, Kyle, so people can, get more of ability to click on something and really get you there. But
Appreciate it.
yes, sir. Beeline. Love you guys, man. Thank you so much for rocking with us this week. We did all 3 shows this week. We back in the rotation. Thank you for the sponsors. Thank you guys for the partnerships. I love you guys so much, man. I can't wait to be back next week. But until next week, we're going to tell you to stay true, stay positive, pay attention, man. Go ahead and go share it on YouTube, and we will see you on Tuesday. Peace out, y'all. Have a great night. Peace out, Kyle.
Peace, man.